What's up, YouTube? Randy Orton Fan 2011. I'm back once again for race number 8 in the D2 season of the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series. This officially marks the halfway point in the D2 season, so every position is important as we head into the second half, and everyone looking for a good win, and everyone looking forward to a good race. I'm not going to go through the starting grid because I don't want to waste any time, but I'll just go through a few notables. Of course, the 30th Aaron Williams will start on the pole for the first time in the D2 season. He is alongside the 88 of Alexander Dawson, the points leader, and of course the guy he is mentoring in this series. Just want to go through a few other notables. Don't want to go through the whole starting grid. Just going to take you a few notables. There is one notable car starting the grid, and that is this guy, the 04 of Servan Sarahan from France. He will take the 04 car for a one race deal only. He is looking for a good finish right here. All right, enough talk. Let's get going with the Pepsi 250 with those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
And here they come off the grid. And we're ready. The Pepsi 250 is ready. The race is 6 laps long, so lap 3 will be the halfway point. This race is fairly short, so if we do end up seeing a caution, that will be the end of the race. Usually we see it around, I see it from tests that I've run before this, I've seen it in around laps 2 or 3. But let's hope that nobody gets hurt, as this is a fairly fast track. You see them during pace car speed at 120 miles per hour. That's a speed you don't see around any super speedway, especially Daytona and Talladega. As the pace car hits the apron, the fans are on their feet, and the green flag's in the air for the Pepsi 250. Aaron Williams leads the field into turn 1 and 2. 89 of Seth Cole looking for his first NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series win. Trying to go to the inside, but will be on the outside coming into turn 3. That is the battle for the lead right now. The 30 of Aaron Williams and the 89 of Seth Cole. There is our points leader, the 88 of Alexander Dawson, looking to continue his top 10 streak. Looking to continue his hot streak in general. He has a huge 86-point lead at this point in the season. But now we got word that the 89 of Seth Cole has taken the lead off turn 5, and here they come down turn 6. Seth Cole will probably lead the first lap. Oh, I think we got trouble in the back stretch. I think. No, the lights in the pace car are off, and there. Oh, look out! We got caution. We got trouble. The caution is out, and that is the end of the race, right? Oh, man. Oh, look out. Look out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The 5 of Sasha Dawson just went for a wild ride. Just like that. And now it's a race back to the start-finish line. Whoever takes the checker flag first is going to win this race. And it looks like the 18 of Hiroshi Kato is out in front at this point of the race. 89 Seth Cole going to try and challenge him. Coming into turn 6. Here he comes. Here comes Seth Cole looking for his first NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series win. And as they come off the... oh, look out. Oh, no. We got more. We got another wreck. And that's not good. Oh, that was a close one. That was a really close race to the start-finish line. But by the looks of the scoreboard, the 18 of Hiroshi Kato might have beat the 89 of Seth Cole to the line. Let's check how close that margin was. There it is. 3/1000ths of a second. Let's go back and see how close that race was to the start-finish line, because that basically determined the winner. We'll go at this frame by frame. And there it is, guys. Check that out. See if we can get a better angle. There it is. That is the best angle you can get for these races. Check that out. 3/1000ths of a second, Hiroshi Kato beat Seth Cole to the start-finish line. But then we had 2 massive wrecks on lap 2. Take a commercial break, and we're gonna try and sort out everything here. What has transpired here in this wild event. We'll be right back. All right, the first wreck starts right around here. Okay, that's it's a little farther back. There you see we're gonna try and get a better view of this. All right, there you see. All right, there you see the 62 of John Dawson get into the left rear quarter panel of the 09 of Randy Carpentier. And then all of a sudden, Carpentier is going to hit the inside wall hard. But so is Dawson, and Dawson's going to go for a ride on his roof. But then this is where the big stuff happens. The 09 of Carpentier is going to hit the 87 of Marco Rossi. And then the 5 of Sasha Dawson is going to get into this mix right here. But also we had the 16 of Jake Cole get involved. Then the 15 of Savannah Turner gets involved in the mix as well. And we're trying to sort out who else got involved in this wreck. Looks like those 6 cars are the only ones in it at this point. Oh, and then nowhere to go for the 38 Lewis Gordon, and then the 01 of Alex Jeffries. He's going to take a hit right there, and he's going to get involved in this. Man, the 01 just hasn't had enough luck in this one. And then he's going to take it hard, and then he's going to hit the 16 of Jake Cole hard in the left rear. But then this is what But then all of a sudden, I saw something else on the track. This is what I was really concerned about. Trying to get to the correct driver. This is it. All right, let's see what happens. Right here, you see the 09 of Randy Carpentier hit the 5 of Sasha Dawson. And then Sasha Dawson's going to go side over side. And then Jake Cole I think Jake Cole got a little bit of the piece of Sasha Dawson. And that's going to turn her over. There you see is on the far right hand of your screen, Marco Rossi is also turning over. And then Sasha Dawson. Oh my God. Sasha Dawson's going to flip a huge amount of times on this big super speedway. Guys, this may be super speedway racing, but I'm just not sure, you know. This is hard racing, and you see all these guys go at 230 miles per hour, 230 plus miles per hour. And Sasha Dawson's going to go for quite a wild ride. Man. We'll play this in real time. And she's going to land on all 4 wheels. She's going to have to go to the infield care center for a checkup. Let's go on board the 5 of Sasha Dawson to see what happened here. There you see those gauges there in the red zone. But then there she takes that hit. And then all of a sudden she just goes flying. Yeah, that's just unexplainable. I can't imagine. As a league administrator, I can't imagine how much those drivers go through during that. That is just unbelievable. Take a look at another angle from this. There you see those 6 cars get involved in that wreck, but that was the first wreck. That was the first wreck right there, in real time right there. That is the first wreck. But then a second wreck happened somewhere near the front of the pack, coming off turn 6. Another wreck occurred coming around turn 6. I think this is the source of it right here. Alright, here we go. This is turn 6. We're going to go in slow motion here. We're going to take a look at our bird's eye view camera. And I think this might be the source right here. The 28 of, I think maybe. Well, they're going to come off turn 6. There's something happened around this part of the pack. but I'm not quite sure what driver started it and which drivers got involved. But there's the contact. There's the contact. You see the 28 of Vitaly Makarov racing the 88 of Alexander Dawson, our points leader. And oh man, Dawson's going to take a huge hit right here. Going to take a hit with that wall. Then he's going to collect 2 of his partners, the 7 of Chris Martin and the 30 of Aaron Williams in the mix. And then 28 Vitaly Makarov, and then the 88 of Alexander Dawson goes upside down on his roof. And that, my friends, is pretty much going to end his hot streak right there. And such a tough break for the 2 most popular drivers in our series, Alexander Dawson and Aaron Williams. And a tough break for those guys. And there you see the 0-4 of Servin Sarahan. He's going to take a hit as well. Too bad for that guy. But he's going to cross the start-finish line. And then it looks like the 20 of Brandon Cook and the 41 of Jared Worth are going to be in the middle of this one. And I think they make it without a scratch. So that is the good news for those guys. But now what I wanted to show you, like I showed you earlier, was this very close finish to determine the winner. That was what I wanted to show you before. If I can get the correct angle, right around here. But this time we'll take it from Seth Cole's point of view. No, actually Hiroshi Kato's point of view is much better. There it is. That is the finish to the start. That is the race to the start-finish line. Hiroshi Kato in the 18 beats Seth Cole by 3 1,000ths of a second. 3 1,000ths of a second. That was the margin. And then we had another photo finish. I went too far. We had another photo finish between 81 of Tiffany Crawford and the 66 of Michael Dawson. This is the first one. That is the first photo finish, and then the second photo finish right around here. Looks like the 81 of Tiffany Crawford beats out the 66 of Michael Dawson for the third spot. And that should be probably the race at this point. And then the pace car almost gets hit right there. Good thing that pace car is a hologram. We'll be right back to sort out through the field and give you possibly what could be the final results. Got word from NASCAR, the pace car has not given the one to go, so that is basically the end of the race right there. So that is the end of the race. The race has been called from NASCAR, and by virtue of the caution, Hiroshi Kato, my man, is going to win the Pepsi 250. Yeah, buddy. So the driver everyone was talking about, Hiroshi Kato, is going to come up with his first win of the season after coming so close to the win at Charlotte. He will win the race. And as we take a look at the rest of the finishing order, Seth Cole in the 89 finishes second, the 81 of Tiffany Crawford finishes third, the 66 of Michael Dawson will finish fourth, and the 12 of Hannah Smith will finish fifth. Then we go through 6th through 10th. We have the 14 of Alex Tanker, the 60 of Dylan Poteet, the 6 of Jack Richards, the 93 Ayrton Baricello, and the 4 of Jessica Miller. That is 6th through 10th. Then we go through 11th through 20th. We find the 74 of Yokohama Kato, the 7 of Christopher Martin, who was involved in that accident, the 19 of James McLeod with a decent finish after some not so decent finishes in the previous few races. The 20 of Brandon Cook finally with a decent finish, kind of turns around that recent cold streak that he has before. 41 of Jared Worth will finish 15th. Then 16th through 20th, we have the 2 of Dylan Young, the 11 of Kenji Sato, the 39 of Wolfgang Vettel, the 99 of Austin LaPlante, and the 05 of Mac Attack. That is 16th through 20th. Then we go through 21st through 25th, which are the last cars that ended up finishing the race. The 82 of Heather Crawford, the 27 of Brianna Parker, the 9 of Soren Zahari, the 33 of Jennifer Miller, and the 22 of Justin Perry. Those are the guys, the last of the pack that ended up finishing the race. And then 17 cars, check this out. But by virtue of all those wrecks, 17 cars ended up with DNFs. And that is just unbelievable right there. As we go through the rest of this finishing order, the 88 of Alexander Dawson will finish 26 with the DNF, so that's going to end his hot streak for good at 7 races. And by virtue of Tiffany Crawford finishing 3rd place, that's going to change the points standings by a little bit, or actually a lot, because Dawson and Crawford are pretty far apart in the finishing order at this point. Then 30 of Aaron Williams, who was also involved in the accident, will finish 27th. The 0-4 of his serve and Sarahan, unfortunately, not a good showing for him. Will finish 28th with a DNF. The 28 Vitaly Makarov will finish 29th, and the 21 Taylor Mitchell will finish 30th. When we go through the bottom 12, we have the 70 Pedro Pedrosa, the 1 of Sam Eduskin, the 3 of Ryan Cooper, the 32 of Jake Baskinger, the 09 of Randy Carpentier, the 62 of John Dawson, the 5 of Sasha Dawson. I hope she's okay. She's currently in the infield care center at this point. And then the 87 of Marco Rossi, the 15 of Savannah Turner, the 16 of Jake Cole, the 38 of Lewis Gordon, and the 01 of Alex Jeffries. That rounds out the finishing order. A wild race here at Denver. And congratulations to Hiroshi Kato on his first win of the season, his first win in the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series. And I'm pretty sure he's going to move up quite a lot in the points now. Yeah, this guy's for real, guys. I really like him. You know, I really like this this Japanese driver. He's for real this year. All right, guys, that is all I gotta say. Well, it was a wild race, I can say that. But that's all from me, and this is your NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series League Administrator, Kevin Rabinal, signing off. This race has been brought to you by Pepsi Max. 0 calories, maximum taste. Pepsi Max. And I'll see you guys at the next race.